Last problem here, we're asked a question about doubling your money. So say you have $500 and you deposit into an account that pays 6.75% interest. First of all, if you can find an account that gives you 6.7% interest or 6.75% interest, take it. Put as much money in that as you can because that's a pretty good consistent interest rate. And this one's being compounded continuously, even better. How long does it take to double your money? So the formula we're using is A equals PERT, P times E to the RT power. So going through what we know here, you have deposited $500, that's your P, your principal, your starting amount. The 6.75%, that's your rate. And again, make sure you're converting that to a decimal. That's 0.0675. And then where it's compounded continuously, that's where I'm using this formula. And it says, how long will it take your money to double? Well, it doesn't give us any information there, but doubling our money, if we start off with 500, that means we're getting $1,000. Now, where does that $1,000 go in? Is that T? Well, it's not 1,000 years. That's a long time. E is a number. We don't need to replace that. We already know what P and R are, so it's got to be our A value. That's our final amount. So let's plug in what we know. We got 1,000 equals P is 500, E is E, R is 0.0675, T is what we don't know. We're trying to figure out how long it's going to take. We're trying to figure out that time. So to start solving for T, let's just get rid of that 500. So let's divide both sides by 500. So we got 1,000 divided by 500. That just gives us 2 equals E to the 0.0675 T. Now, before we go any further, I just want to say the 500 and the 1,000 really didn't make a difference here. The fact that we're trying to double our money is the more important part. We could have started with $1 and asked how long it would take to get $2. It would give us the same information. Just wanted you to know that. So we've got 2 equals E to the 0.0675 T. Now, especially if we have E as raised to an exponent, we're trying to figure out what the exponent is. Let's take the natural log of both sides. So we got the natural log of 2 equals the natural log of E to the 0.0675 times T. Now that left side, we're just going to leave it alone. The right side, natural log of E to any exponent, just simplifies to just the exponent. So we got, out of order, 0.0675 T on the right side. Now to solve for T, we're going to divide both sides by that 0.0675. And that would give us our exact answer. Now, if you're going to say natural log of 2 divided by 0.0675 equals T, that'd be an annoying answer. Natural log of 2 divided by 0.0675 years. That's I mean, it's not wrong, but it's kind of annoying. So what we would do instead is we would say T equals, and we would just round that to about, well, plug it into your calculator. Natural log of 2, make sure you close that parenthesis, divided by 0.0675, that gives us about 10.27, and the unit on that is years. So in a little over 10 years, so 10 and a quarter, so 10 years, 3 months, and a couple of days, you would double your money. That's really not bad. It sounds like a really long time, but considering you're doing nothing other than putting your money into that account, that's not too bad.